Hello everyone, warm welcome to Testbook Super Coaching. My name is Madhav Arora. I welcome you all in this late evening session, which is basically a question along with an answer. And the question for today is why you should prepare for RBI Grade B examination. Many of you have thought about preparing for RBI Grade B examination, or maybe many of you are still in a dilemma that whether you should prepare for this exam or not. So today in this particular session, I'll make you very clear. I'll make you very clear that why you should prepare for RBI Grade B examination. See, whenever we prepare for any exam, the main important thing which we must keep in our mind is the dedication and the motivation to prepare for an examination. Now the question is कि सर ये डेडिकेशन या मोटिवेशन आती कहां से? ये डेडिकेशन या मोटिवेशन आती है उस एग्जामिनेशन के बारे में डिटेल में जानने के बाद. दैट मींस इफ आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एनी एग्जाम और मुझे पता है कि इस एग्जाम को क्लियर करने के बाद एक्चुअल में मुझे क्या बेनिफिट्स मिलने वाले हैं, एक्चुअल में मुझे क्या फायदा होने वाला है, हाउ माई लाइफ इज गोइंग टू चेंज, दैट इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो टुडे आई विल मेक यू क्लियर व्हाई you should prepare for RBI examination, and once this point is clear to you that why you should prepare for this exam, I assure you there will be no need of outside motivation or determination. You will be self-determined, self-motivated, not only to clear this examination but also to dominate this exam. So let's begin the discussion without any further ado. The first point is what all things we are going to discuss today. The first thing is why you should prepare for this exam. Basically, what is RBI Grade B examination? Along with that, opportunities and growth prospects which RBI offers to you. Then I'll discuss the pattern and syllabus of this examination, and most importantly, the challenges. The challenges faced by the students while preparing for this exam. We will be sharing that, and along with that, in the end, we will be discussing what are the solutions in order to overcome all this. Now let's go with the first point. I hope you must have heard about the term RBI, and we all know that. What is RBI? So RBI is basically apex institution of the country. We call it as Central Bank of the nation, and RBI is responsible to manage, to regulate the entire banking sector of the economy. Now the question over here is, if you start working with RBI as a grade B officer, what is going to be your job opportunities, or I would say what are going to be your KPIs? Before I discuss with you what you basically going to do once you clear this examination, before that let's talk about RBI. RBI is a central bank of the country, and as we all know that central bank is responsible for all these things. First one, central bank is responsible for issuing and printing of currency. Central bank is responsible to manage the foreign reserves, the foreign exchange, as well as central bank is responsible to maintain the monetary and financial stability of the economy. RBI का जन्म बेसिकली इसी कॉन्सेप्ट से हुआ था, इसी थॉट से हुआ था कि आरबीआई विल बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू मैनेज और टू अचीव monetary as well as financial stability in the economy. Now the moment you clear RBI Grade B examination, what all benefits you are going to get? See, these benefits are the benefits, or I would say the benefits which I am going to discuss now are going to be the major target of all of you, because if you're preparing for this examination, you must be aware. If you're preparing for this examination, you must be aware that by clearing this exam, what all benefits you are going to achieve. Along with that, these points are going to motivate you for your next 5 to 6 months of preparation. The first point from where I will start is obviously the salary. Whenever we talk about any examination, whenever we prepare for any exam, the first thing which comes in our mind is what we are going to receive, what all benefits we are going to receive while working in this organization. So if we start with the discussion on this particular organization, we must be aware of this point that if you are preparing for RBI Grade B examination, if you are preparing for RBI Grade B examination, then you join RBI as a manager, that is Grade B officer. And if I talk about the CTC, if I talk about the CTC, what is going to be the CTC? So the CTC is going to be 24 to 28 lakhs. Now you must be wondering, sir, why there is a gap 24 to 28 lakhs and actually 2 lakhs are not credited per month in the RBI Grade B officer's account. So how you have calculated this? See, RBI offers you accommodation. If you get the accommodation, then the amount which is going to be credited in your account is going to be 1,15,000. And if RBI do not provide you the accommodation, then RBI will provide you with the HRA, that is home allowance, we call it. In that particular case, the allowances will depend on your location, and on the basis of your location, that amount will be credited. In that case, your salary will be as close as to 1,70,000 to 80,000. If I add all the monthly as well as yearly benefits, allowances, perks, then the total goes to be 24 to 28 lakhs. The gap is because of two reasons. First gap is if you are married. In case you are married, then you will be getting the benefits for your kids' education, and if you're unmarried, you won't be getting that particular benefit, and that is the reason I said 24 to 28 lakhs depending upon your current status. Moving to the next one, so you will be offered a disciplined workplace with a disciplined work-life balance where you have 9 to 5 p.m. job, 5 days a week, Saturday, Sunday is going to be off, and if you are planning to prepare for any other exam after RBI, especially UPSC, you can easily do it by clearing the RBI, by joining the RBI as a Grade B officer, and you can prepare for UPSC examination as well. And if you don't want to prepare, then you can enjoy the work-life, or I would say the perfect work-life balance in today's scenario, which is generally not witnessed. Moving to the next one is posting. Sir, if I talk about RBI Grade B officer, the RBI Grade B officer will always be posted in the tier 1 cities alone. So this is going to be a really very important aspect to understand, because this will offer you a better job place, which is better for your family, your parents, as well as the upcoming generation in terms of education, medical facilities, and many more. Then if I talk about the next point, that is you will be tying up, you will be working with the great minds of the country, and RBI, trust me guys, is going to offer you a career which will provide you never ending learning experience for your next 30 years, depending upon your age, 30 25 years. You will be enjoying a scenario where you will be learning, you will be understanding new things on regular basis. Next is, obviously, it's a prior government job. It gives you stability and the other benefits as that of government job, but along with that, the scenario, the workplace, it offers you a competitive nature as you enjoy in the private corporate sector. So it's a combination of both. With stability, with security, it gives you a platform where you can grow, rise, and run as high as you can. The next point is, with the help of RBI, not from day one, but down the line 10 to 15 years, when you will be the part of policy making authorities, then you will be indirectly touching the lives of millions of individuals, because you will be the part of policy making authorities at RBI, and RBI Grade B officers and the succeeding officers, they get a chance to work with the international organizations as well on deputation, which you never know, you can even work with World Bank or WTO or maybe other international organizations in near future if you start your career with RBI. Moving on to the next point. The next point says, if you join RBI Grade B as a managerial post, what all opportunities, what all, I would say, job performance, or we call it as your key areas which you need to work on, are going to include, in the initial days, you will be handling these surveys. You will be looking after the currency issue, data warehouse, financial assistance to the government, financial technology consciousness, database improvement, and monitor the reasons of market instability. All these benefits are going to be offered. All these benefits are going to be offered to you in the near future. Moving on to the next point. The next point is, so what is going to be the benefits if I join as RBI Grade B officer in terms of my career growth? As you can see very clearly, the moment you join RBI Grade B, first of all, sir, RBI provides you two entry level. One is RBI Assistant and the other one is RBI Grade B. If you join RBI at assistant level, where the graduates are eligible and they can write this examination, and for sure they can clear this exam. But from RBI assistant to RBI grade B, it is going to take you around 8 years. So if you want to save your long 8 years, if you don't want to waste your 8 long years, then I would not suggest that you should prepare for RBI assistant. Rather, I would request you to start your preparation as RBI grade B officer. The moment you join RBI as a grade B officer, after 5 years, you will be eligible for the promotion, and through the internal promotion policies, you will be promoted at grade C level. Generally, it takes almost 6 years. It takes on an average 6 years for a RBI grade B officer to get promoted to grade C. Then after 6 to 7 years or 6 to 8 years in addition, you will be promoted at grade D officer. Let's suppose today you are at an age of 21. In next 12 years of your age, that is by 30 to 33 years of your age, you will be a grade D officer with RBI, where most of your friends, they are still preparing for any other government examination, let's say UPSC, and unfortunately they have given all their attempts till the age 32, but they have not cleared the UPSC exam. But you as a candidate, you are not only preparing for UPSC if you want to side by side, but simultaneously you have cleared RBI and you have grown well in your career from grade B to grade C, from grade C to grade D. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Okay. Moving on to the next point. Sir, if you join RBI grade B at an age of 20 to 25 or 25 to 28, for sure you are going to reach to this position, that is Chief General Manager. That is the grade F position. And after this, these 3 positions, they are not filled by the internal promotion policies. Rather, these are the executive posts, and the appointment on these executive posts is going to be done by the government. So I cannot say that you will be reaching to this. You can for sure, but bare minimum, if you join RBI, you will be retiring as a Chief General Manager. In order to make you understand what is a Chief General Manager, so Chief General Manager means the head of regional office of RBI. So that is the point where the chairman of regional offices of RBI, the position is given to the Chief General Manager. The Ombudsman, again, Chief General Manager is appointed as the Ombudsman. So at that particular level, you are going to retire after the age that is 60 years. Now let's talk about the exam highlights. Sir, RBI conduct the examination, we all know, in online mode. The examination is conducted for 2 specialist posts where you need economics or finance graduate or post-graduation degree. But if you are a graduate with science, non-science, or maybe arts background, then you are eligible for this particular position. I call it as RBI grade B general stream. So in case of general stream, the maximum or highest vacancies every year is announced in case of general stream itself. And the age limit to apply for this exam is 21 to 30 years. In case of unreserved category, you can give 6 attempts. And if you are from reserved category, there is no limit on number of attempts. Moving on to the next point. So the next point says phase 1, phase 2 and interview. So this is the selection procedure where you start, or the first examination you appear is, that is the phase 1 exam. Once you clear the phase 1, then you write your phase 2 examination, and once you clear the phase 2 examination, then you sit for the interview, that is the phase 3. Remember that phase 1 is qualifying in nature, and the final merit list is going to be framed on phase 2 and interview section. Is it clear, everyone? So till now, I'm pretty sure those who have joined with me from the starting itself, those who have joined with me from the starting itself, they must be clear. They must be clear with the point that yes, they must be clear with the point that yes, what is RBI, why they should prepare for RBI examination, what is RBI, why they should prepare for RBI examination, and the next point which is clear to you is what are the selection procedure for RBI examination. Exam pattern, if I talk about phase 1, I'll briefly discuss, I'll not take much time of yours. हाँ कुसुम, बहुत जल्दी UGC economics का भी course आ जाएगा. I'll inform you once that course is live. Okay, moving on to the next point. So if I say phase 1, it comprises of 200 questions of 200 marks, and you need to attempt these questions in 120 minutes. You need to attempt these questions in 120 minutes. After attempting these questions in 120 minutes, you will be clearing phase 1 and then you will be writing the phase 2 examination. Moving to phase 2, before that you must remember general awareness is of maximum marks or majority marks, that is 80 out of 200. English and quantitative aptitude 30 and reasoning is 60, but this examination is qualifying in nature. Once you clear it, no one is going to ask you how many marks you have scored, because the final merit list will be framed on the basis of the amount or on the basis of the marks which you are going to score, in your phase 2 as well as in the interview. In case of phase 2, we have 3 papers of 100 marks each. Paper 1 is economics and social issues, paper 2 is English language, which is descriptive, and the third one is finance and management. In case of economics and social issues, 50% is objective in nature, which means 20 questions will be asked of 2 marks each, plus 10 questions will be asked of 1 marks each, where you will get 30 minutes to attempt these questions, 30 questions of 50 marks, and descriptive includes 15 marker 3 questions and 10 marker 2 questions, and 3 questions again, and out of these 3 questions you need to attempt any 2. Out of these 3 questions you need to attempt any 2, and these 4 questions, 2 of 15 marks and 2 of 10 marks, need to be attempted in 90 minutes. You won't be getting any pen or paper. You need to type your answers on the screen itself with the help of keyboard and screen, which you are going to get in your examination. Fine. After this, you will be attempting your phase 3, that is interview of 75 marks. The moment you clear 75 or you attempt the interview, then the final merit list will be framed out of 375 marks. Now the next point, which is again really very important, is, sir, if I want to clear this examination, how should I prepare? I will be discussing the strategy in my upcoming sessions to go for current affairs, for phase 1, for phase 2. But remember, in phase 1 2023 cutoff was just 54.25. let's see what the cutoff will be in 2024 in the upcoming days to go. Then in the future we will be discussing the phase 2 strategy as well. But before I conclude my discussion, remember that what are the challenges students face during their preparation for RBI. The first one is syllabus is very vast and we don't have any appropriate resource so that we can prepare for phase 2 examination. Then the next is there are very few resources that cover the paper 2 syllabus comprehensively. Next is preparing for paper 1 and paper 2 is a tough call for which you need guidance, you need mentorship so that you can prepare really very well. And remember that descriptive writing is going to play a very important role because 66% of your entire examination, that is phase 2 exam, is based on descriptive format. Now the question is how you can overcome these challenges. In order to overcome these challenges, Testbook brings to you Lakshya 2025 batch. What is this Lakshya batch? So this Lakshya batch is basically the foundation batch for the candidates who are preparing for RBI Grade B examination. And the moment you join this particular batch, for sure you can assure your selection for 2025. Now I would request you today, you must join this particular batch. Why I'm saying this, why you should join this particular batch, because the prizes have been slashed down and you can enjoy best prizes today. And in order to enjoy these best prizes, what you need to do is, so you need to use a code, that is MADHAV. The moment you use this code MADHAV, you will be in a situation, you will be in a format where you can enjoy, where you can have the maximum discount. And this discount can be enjoyed if you use a code that is MADHAV, Madhav, use the code and enjoy the maximum discount. I will be catching you all in the upcoming sessions to go, where I will be coming up with many more sessions in order to clear all your doubts related to RBI Grade B examination. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Shall we conclude the session? But if you have any doubt from the previous session or from the content which I just shared with you, please ask your doubts. I will be taking up all your doubts right now, and obviously in the upcoming sessions I will be coming up with a series where I will be discussing with you in much detail how and why you should prepare for RBI examination. I will be coming up with a strategy for phase 1, separate session for the strategy for phase 2, and many more other initiatives will be taken. Many more initiatives will be taken in the near future. Yes, phase 2 is conducted in one day. That means all the 3 papers are conducted on the same day, but in 2 shifts. In one shift we have paper 3 generally, that is finance and management. In the second shift we have paper 1 and paper 2. They are conducted collectively, but all the 3 papers are conducted on the same day in the RBI Grade B phase 2 examination. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Chalo. So I hope that will be all from my side. We'll be catching you all in the upcoming sessions to go. Good luck for your upcoming preparation. I'm pretty sure that you're going to prepare well and clear your examination in the very first attempt with Testbook Super Coaching. Do not forget to subscribe our channel if you're lending it for the very first time. Do not forget to like and share the video, and do join our foundation course and use the code Madhav in order to enjoy maximum discount, which is valid till midnight today, that is till 12 p.m. Thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next session. Good luck. God bless you all. Bye bye.